Hi, my name is Robert. Actually, my name is Robert Katnack. And my primary source for my speech today is 2012 political ads. They're kind of like political cartoons. And there's two of them that I printed off Google. They're pretty funny in my opinion. I picked this source because to understand these and have a sense of humor towards them, you kind of have to have an understanding of what's going on in the world and like current issues and the things that are like happening now. Otherwise, they just don't make sense, and you're kind of just like left out. And they're important because like they're an easy way to kind of let people know what's going on. Like if somebody finds it funny and then they go tell their friend, then more people know about that problem or that kind of like topic. And I don't know, they're pretty important in our culture because they're in the newspaper, they're in magazines, books, online, TV, all over the place. And a historical figure that I've connected with was Senator John Kerry from Massachusetts. He actually came to Flagstaff where I was living at the time, and I got to meet him. He gave me a hug, and it was awesome because I was an adorable little kid. And he ran against George W. Bush in 2004. He lost, but he had like a huge campaign against the Vietnam War, and he was kind of standing up for that, and like he was really worried about global warming and environmental issues, and he was kind of like standing up for what he believed in. He was gonna basically stop the Vietnam War. I wrote something wrong. Oh well. He matters to me because, well, I admire him and I kind of looked up to him back then because I agreed with most of the things that he thought. And he actually fought in Vietnam. Okay. He fought in Vietnam and he had 3 Purple Hearts. But he also didn't want our soldiers to be there, and he tried to pull them out as part of his campaign. And then one of the ideas we covered in class was like basically the idea of revolution or standing up for what you believe in. And that kind of connects to John Kerry too, because he was kind of standing up against George Washington Bush in 2004 and telling him like that we shouldn't be in Iraq or in Vietnam, and that we should be worried about global warming and issues like that. And he was really just like fighting for what he believed in. And we've been learning about like the Boston Tea Party standing up for taxes or fighting back against the things that you believe in. So it kind of corresponds with what we've been learning in class. It's also standing up for what you believe in kind of led to like freedom in the United States, and people have always been willing to fight for what they believe in and fight for freedom. And if we hadn't fought for what we wanted and for our freedom, like blacks wouldn't have equal rights, women wouldn't be able to vote, we wouldn't have like we wouldn't have freedom of speech or all these rules that like allow us to do what we want and have our freedom basically. And history to me means like, it means that kind of we can learn from past experiences. We keep track of history because things that happen in the past can often reflect what's going to happen in the future. And we can kind of use it to learn and make sure that we don't repeat something bad that's happened. Also, I mean, if you have an understanding of the past, you kind of have a better understanding of like the now and the future, because you can like interpret things better, and you can like, you're better at figuring things out and just knowing what you're talking about. That's my speech.